Hey y'all, before I start my next layout, I just wanted to come on and talk about my scrapbooking supplies and purging. I'm really not a big purger of items because I normally buy things that I like and my tastes haven't changed a whole lot. I did get rid of some things from way back when, this is like back before Michaels started selling scrapbook supplies, when kind of your only option was Creative Memories and Mrs. Grossman stickers. I got rid of all my Mrs. Grossman stickers a long time ago, and I got rid of some remember those this and that things. I got rid of a lot of that, but I did keep some of it to use like in junk journals. And I have gotten rid of some stamps that came in a kit club, and they were stamps, they were the wood mounted stamps that I knew I would never use. But I pretty much, I don't really purge a whole lot, because some of it you can't, if it's something you like, you can't replace it because the designs go away, they get replaced by new ones. And that's a big problem now anyway, because you see something you like and it's like, oh, I got to get it, because if I don't get it, I'm not going to be able to get it later because it's gone. So I try not to look too much. But this, I remember when I bought this. This is a basic gray page kit, and I bought this one and a Christmas one. And I did use the Christmas one last year. And I got this at a Scrapbook Expo, back when it was just the Scrapbook Expo and not the Stampin' Scrapbook Expo, because this is from 2010. And it's weird the specific things you can remember, because I remember when I bought these and I looked at this and I loved the fall colors, and I loved this design, and I loved this design because I was thinking like Thanksgiving fall. But this one, what a pair, I thought, what am I going to do with that? You can do a couple, as in, a play on PAIR, but I'm not real big on that type of, they're not a pun, but, I don't know what you call it, but the word play. So I thought, well, at least I have this, and maybe, I can do something else with that. But here I am, almost 10 years later, and I've got the perfect pictures to go with this layout, to go with that title. So that's another reason why I'm reluctant to purge things, is because you think you're not going to use something, you don't need it, and then one day, bam, it's like, perfect. So I just wanted to share that with you, and when I come back, you'll see my finished layout. Okay, so I'm back with my completed layout. As you can see, I pretty much followed the kit instructions from this layout. It did suggest that you do some faux stitching with a pen. I just drew a white straight line. This is with a Uniball Signo broad pen. It does really good. It's a white pigment ink. Hopefully that's not too blurry. That's a pen that I used if you're looking for a good writing white pen. The photos I used were of my dog Dakota. He is coming up on a year old, and this is for Teddy, because she had mentioned she'd like to see a picture of my dog, because sometimes you hear him in the background, because he's kind of a Velcro dog, which I had to get used to, because my last dog, he spent most of the time outside, but as he got older, he'd come in more. Well, he'd come in the living room and lay on his bed and basically, sleep all day. He was 10 years old. So, I mean, even if you just get up and walk in the kitchen, he's gonna follow you. So sometimes you'll hear him up here making some noise. So that is him. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this layout, except for I do want to talk about, like, my biggest pet peeve in the scrapbooking world are rub-ons, which we all love to hate them because they are so poorly made now. I used to get them, I don't purchase them, but I used to get them in, like a collection kit, a subscription monthly kit, and you take it out of the packing and it wouldn't, it wouldn't even separate off of that backing that it's on. It would be stuck to this backing. So you can, I mean, they were just no good. These are 9 going on 10 years old, and they still go on perfect. And I think because this, whatever this is that the rub-on is adhered to, it's pretty thick. So I think they're just using a thinner quality, what they're putting the rub-ons on, and maybe what they're made out of, that they just dry out and stick. But these older ones, they do awesome. So if you have some older ones, pull them out and use them. And that's all I have for this layout, and I'm going to come back and talk a little bit about some organizing that I'm doing. Okay, I just wanted to share some organization of some items that I am working on, and these are products that I want to keep together by line, like Simple Stories or Jen Hadfield, something that I have a lot of the paper of, and I want to kind of like scrapbook by collection. I want to keep those items together. I do have the sticker binders and notebooks for other stickers and die cuts, but they're just some lines that I want to keep together, and so this is how I'm keeping those items together. This is a metal tray that came out of the Totally Tiffany companion cart, and it is you get a tray that has nothing in it, it comes with 3 trays, and one of the trays has little plastic bins that you put together to store items in. You can pretty much arrange it how you want, and then like one I use on the top has metal bins. So this one I keep on the bottom of my companion cart, and it's not very tall at all. I can actually slide it. This is what you see sometimes sitting here, because it actually will slide underneath this pull-out table, which I like because you can slide it under there and it's not in the way, so it's not very tall. But this is about, I think about 15 inches wide and about 10 inches deep. And all I'm doing is sorting them by lines, like here in the back, alphabetically. Here in the back, these are my, here's some Simple Stories, and this was actually, you know, a 12 by 12 sticker sheet. I just kind of cut it so it will fit in here. Here's the other half of it. And I just kind of have it in here alphabetically, so I do have a little bit of everything. Like here is some Prima. This comes with a paper pack I had, and I wanted to keep that with the paper pack, so I just stick it in here. And then here's some October Afternoon, because I'd like to keep all that together. And then see, here's some Brad's. So just keep it together by line. This is Pink Fresh. So like I said, if I have a lot of the collection, I will, and I want to keep it together. This is what I'm doing with my items. And then, you know, I'll take it out of the packaging. This is pink paisley, and I just staple it to the backing. So that is one way that I'm organizing my things that I want to keep by company. So I just wanted to share that with you, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.